and welcome to everybody. We're so glad to have all of you here, both as panelists and speakers, but also as participants. So I can see from our participant list that we have over 40 people that have joined us today. So that's really fantastic. And we're excited to hear all of your ideas and to share our ideas with you. And the reason that basically that we organized seminar is throughout the Urbal process, we've been reading about existing methodologies, but also hearing about other methodologies that have been under development at the same time as we've been engaged in the Urbal project. And there seems to be a lot more of this kind of methodological development that's taking place. And we thought that this would be a good opportunity, as we're in the last year of the Urbal project, to hear more about these projects and to see how there are places of convergence, but also places of ways that maybe we can work together or learn from each other and share our knowledge about the different methodologies and develop our ideas together a little bit. This is particularly important in terms of sustainability. We all know that bringing together the 3 dimensions of sustainability and then layering on the political realm as well, so the sort of governance considerations, is extremely challenging. So it's much easier to consider either the ecological perhaps or the economic dimensions, but bringing these all together as the SDGs are encouraging us to do, or the Milan Pact, for example, is encouraging us to do, is a big challenge. So that's one of the goals that we've had through Urbal, and that's one of the things that we're interested in hearing about more from your projects today. So we're really excited to welcome a range of different projects. We have Sherit Sialanov, beg your pardon, Cozy Food, Sustainable Food Places, and Impress. And we have experts and people who are practicing those different methodologies, which is really wonderful to have experts in the room with us. I think another thing that we're interested in hearing from you a little bit about is how your methodologies are being utilized and whether or not there's developing multiple different applications of the methodologies that you're using, because one of the things that we're finding with Urbal is that we started off with a basic idea of one thing that could happen, and now we're finding that there are many other opportunities that we hadn't explored or thought of when we got the project started. So Urbal is actually seeming to change into more of a monitoring and evaluation tool. And at the beginning, it was a way to do impact pathway mapping for sustainable innovations in urban food systems. So we've gone from one point, and we've, as Elodie and Olivier are going to tell you the story of how that happened and where we are right now and what we've developed. But really, there's been a transition in the methodology from the beginning to where we are now. And I think that this is one of the really interesting points that we're looking to hear from you about, if you have time, is your methodology is an iterative process. So is it developing as you're going, or is it more static? We're also interested in ideas around the flexibility. So is it this is how you do it, or is it a very flexible kind of methodology that can be adapted to different situations? And within that context is an important consideration about how relevant is it in terms of being place-based. So is it flexible for different places? So I think those are some of the questions that we've encountered on our Urbal voyage. And you're going to hear about some of our projects, and there's lots of great information on our website if you're interested in doing more of a deep dive. So I think that's all I wanted to say, apart from thanking you all for being with us. We have some wonderful participants that are going to be presenting their work. And I think, Geraldine, you're going to be doing the intro to the individual panelists. Yeah? Okay. So thanks for being with us, and I look forward to hearing all about your work.